Joe Rogan is officially floating the idea that Islam Makhachev could walk away from the sport entirely after this weekend. Speaking on his podcast, the longtime UFC commentator speculated that if Makhachev goes out there and handles Ian Garry at UFC 330, there is a very real chance he decides he has nothing left to prove. Rogan suggested that the two-division champion might just pull a Khabib, finish Garry, and immediately call it a career to transition into coaching. If that massive shakeup actually happens, Rogan envisions the promotion scrambling to book an undisputed welterweight title fight between the division's two most dangerous rising stars, Michael Morales and Carlos Prates.
And we'll see what happens. Listen, Islam may retire.
I can feel him.
He may retire. He's done a lot. He's competed in two different weight classes and won world championships in two different weight classes. If he beats Ian, if he submits Ian and says, I've had enough, I'm going to do what Khabib did and I'm going to coach now, I could see that. And then I could see Morales and Prates for the fucking undisputed title.
Yeah.
Islam, however, isn't entirely sold on Morales being the undisputed next man in line, specifically taking aim at his recent inactivity. Even though the undefeated prospect is serving as the official backup for Saturday's main event in Philadelphia, the pound-for-pound king is publicly questioning his approach to the title picture. Makhachev made it clear that he doesn't understand why Morales is just sitting on the sidelines waiting for a guaranteed shot when guys like Prates are staying active and consistently taking out high-level competition.
Michael Morales was called to be the official backup for this fight. He's looking for a chance for the title shot. What do you think about him or his chance to be a contender for the title?
Yeah, he's a good contender, one of the contenders for sure. And just one thing I don't understand why he don't fight. He have to deserve because Prates is still active, he's still fighting, but I don't know. I don't want to watch like behind Ian Garry because I have good opponent. After that, no matter who is gonna be next, Prates or Morales.
Just days before the biggest fight of his life, Ian Garry dropped an absolutely wild backstage story involving himself, Islam Makhachev, and the Diaz brothers. The Irish challenger revealed that he was actually right in the middle of a massive, chaotic altercation between the pound-for-pound king and the Diaz brothers. According to Garry, he was backstage when things suddenly escalated, watching Islam get into a heated, face-to-face confrontation with Nate and Nick Diaz. But instead of just standing by and watching the madness unfold from a distance, Ian explained exactly how he ended up getting directly involved in the crossfire. It is a crazy piece of behind-the-scenes chaos that just adds another massive layer of tension before these guys finally step into the octagon to settle things this weekend.
Was that your first time ever seeing him in person?
No, second time I've ever seen him in person. The first time I seen him in person was backstage at Vegas. And him and his team were like shouting at, I think it was Nick or Nate Diaz. There was a little bit of beef backstage. And I remember just turning to him and going, hey, brother, don't waste your time. And that was it. And he was like, hey, that was it. That's the only ever interaction I've ever had with him. I don't even know if he remembers it, but it was just like, you don't need to waste your time, my friend. He's not going to be undersized when it comes to weight. There's not going to be any difference from a strength point of view. He's going to be strong. He's going to be weigh the same as me. However, I physically couldn't make 155. So when we talk about natural welterweights, I'm bigger. I couldn't make the weight he used to make. So size-wise, people are talking about it online. It doesn't correlate for me the same way.
Carlos Prates is not buying into the hype surrounding Michael Morales and actually sees a pretty easy night at the office if they ever get locked in the cage together. The explosive Brazilian striker recently claimed that he fully expects to knock Morales out, mostly because he doesn't believe the undefeated prospect can actually enforce his grappling. Carlos pointed out that while everyone constantly praises Michael for his wrestling background, he never actually shoots for takedowns during a fight. On top of that, Prates isn't convinced Morales has the gas tank to survive a true championship-level grind, boldly stating that the massive Ecuadorian is just too big and muscular to push through 5 full rounds without completely gassing out. Meanwhile, the drama is bleeding into other weight classes as Sean O'Malley recently reacted to Ian Garry running his mouth again. Sugar caught wind of a clip where the Irish challenger decided to take random shots at his previous title fight against Aljamain Sterling, with Garry brutally joking about who would actually stay awake to watch that matchup.
Who in good fuck
is waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning in Europe, or the rest of the world for that matter, to watch Aljamain Sterling and Sean O'Malley.
This just got personal. The fuck did you just say? You think people are waking up 5 a.m. to watch you versus fucking the tall fucking guy, lengthy guy we just talked about? Neil Magny. I forgot his name.
Should look at his wife and know that that's the person I need to listen to. Like, if the world was run by women,
Okay, wait, what?
we'd all live in a better world. Like, it would all be...
The fuck did you say? Let me rewind that real quick and share that.
Like, if the world was run by women,
The fuck did you say?
we'd all live in a better world. Like, it would...
Trying to process that. I wouldn't let my wife run the world. Would I run the world? Absolutely. I'd fucking cry. Okay, that kind of sways my thought process on how this fight plays out.
Reinier de Ridder isn't hiding how he feels about Jiri Prochazka, saying he's not a fan of the former champion and thinks his whole persona feels fake. While Prochazka has built a massive following with his unique approach to martial arts, RDR admitted that all the ninja aesthetics and samurai talk rub him the wrong way. He bluntly dismissed the Czech star's public image, saying it is just too much to take seriously and firmly stating that Jiri is not his kind of guy. RDR has also given his take on the light heavyweight division, naming Magomed Ankalaev as the best fighter at 205 pounds. He believes Ankalaev would beat the current champion Carlos Ulberg if the two ever faced each other. According to de Ridder, Ankalaev is simply on another level compared to the rest of the division.
Who do you feel actually is the best light heavyweight in the world? Is it Ankalaev? Is it Carlos Ulberg? Is it Jiri Prochazka? Who do you think is actually the best at the moment?
No, it's definitely not Jiri. It's Ankalaev, yeah, I think so. But the most skilled, I think, in a fight, Ankalaev versus the Australian cat, I think Ankalaev is going to win.
You so sure that's definitely not Jiri? Because he was having a lot of success in that Ulberg fight until he maybe made one mistake.
Nah, I don't. Jiri rubs me the wrong way with the ninja.
Oh, that's not your thing?
No, it's too much, dude. It feels so fake, and no, that's not my guy.
Have you ever met him?
No. Oh yeah, I have. By the way, I have in LA. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Carlos has hinted that he could move up to heavyweight later in his UFC career. The New Zealand champion is open to testing himself at heavyweight once he feels he's done what he wants to do at light heavyweight. Thanks for watching, fight fans. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.